I'm your son.
A beloved children's author getting to know his long-lost autistic son.
There could be a book in it.
Could be a documentary.
Maybe you'd like to come and visit us.
I'm going to Great Britain.
Is a handshake okay?
Have you washed them recently?
No, she hasn't.
Dads can be difficult.
Still in the car, Austin.
Brand new Austin. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Let's find Britain's next interior design master.
Introduce yourself to me.
It's about to all kick off. Yes! Is everything going to plan?
No.
It's the career chance of a lifetime.
Interior Design Masters continues Thursday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
The wolves close in, but the horses fight back.
Prick up your ears. The premiere of the live-action remake of Dumbo is tonight on BBC One. Colin Farrell and Michael Keaton star at 7:20. Right now, the fresh new episode of Shopping.
To the wedding of the year on BBC iPlayer.
This is the best day of all my life.
It'll be a day of celebrations, big laughter, and even bigger memories.
Aunt Chilly, I need the toilet. Oh, sucks.
In a brand new extra-long episode.
Let's get on it!
An unmissable event for the whole family. Bluey, The Sign. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
A record number of participants set out across London in a marathon like no other.
Pushing themselves to the limits.
It's a day to motivate you,
So I just think it's amazing.
to move you, and inspire you.
It's all about hope.
The London Marathon, Sunday at 8:30 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Now, the BBC News at 1 with Sophie Rayworth.
The Vatican has announced the death of Pope Francis. He died this morning at the age of 88. This is the scene at the Vatican now, where crowds are gathering in St. Peter's Square. It was here 24 hours ago that the Pope was last seen in public as he blessed thousands of Easter worshippers. King Charles, who met Pope Francis just 2 weeks ago, said he had profoundly touched the lives of so many. Good afternoon. Pope Francis, the head of the Catholic Church, has died at the age of 88. The Vatican says he died at 7:35 this morning.
The whole region.
Jorge Perez from BBC Mundo, thank you. Rich Preston, thank you very much for bringing us the very latest over the last few hours. So I just want to bring you right up to date with the reaction to the death of Pope Francis at the age of 88. It was just after 7:30 this morning when Pope Francis died. This was after making a public appearance just at the weekend. He died on Easter Monday, of course, that hugely poignant and significant time in the Catholic Christian calendar. The Vatican made the announcement just a couple of hours after that, and since then reaction has been pouring in from religious leaders, from world leaders, from millions of people around the world, reflecting on the role, the legacy and their memories of Pope Francis. There is plenty more coverage continuing here on BBC News, but for the moment, I'm Lewis Vaughan-Jones. This is BBC News.
Hello there. Many places stayed dry on Easter Sunday, but for this Easter Monday, most of us are seeing at least a little bit of rain. On the satellite picture, you can see this stripe of cloud. This is a weather front moving its way northwards and eastwards, bringing some cloud, bringing some outbreaks of rain. Now, ahead of that weather front, we have seen some sunshine across the northeast of Scotland. I think across the Northern Isles we'll hold on to dry weather until the end of the day. A little bit of brightness for East Anglia and the southeast, and behind our rain band for Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest, some sunny spells emerging. But here, a scattering of heavy and possibly thundery showers. Temperatures between 11 and 18 degrees. Now, during this evening and tonight, our band of rain moves its way further northwards and eastwards and then really stalls across the northeast of Scotland. Behind that, we see some clear spells, a little bit of patchy cloud, maybe some mistiness into some western coasts. Lowest temperatures may well be across parts of Northern Ireland, where in one or two locations we could get quite close to freezing. So we start Tuesday with our weather front from today still lingering across the far northeast of Scotland, with some splashes of rain moving across Orkney, eventually a bit of rain into Shetland. And then as we go through the day, we see an area of low pressure swinging in from the west, and that will bring some heavy rain into Northern Ireland. Ahead of that, some sunny spells, scattered showers into the afternoon, and top temperatures in most locations between 13 and 18 degrees. Now, that area of low pressure will bring rain across some western and southern parts as we move through Tuesday night and on into Wednesday. Behind that, well, pressure just starts to build. So our area of low pressure bringing some clouds, a bit of patchy rain towards the south and the southeast. But as that clears, we'll see some sunny spells, still one or two showers. Temperatures on Wednesday up to 15, 16, maybe 17 degrees, but feeling a little bit cooler for some North Sea coasts where the breeze will be picking up. Now, as we head through Thursday and into Friday, high pressure still just about in charge of our weather. There's uncertainty about whether this frontal system in the west will start to introduce some rain in places for the end of the week. But actually, through the end of the week and into the weekends, there is going to be a fair amount of dry weather in the outlook. You can always check your local weather prospects by having a look at the BBC Weather app.
This is what you fell in love with. Unfiltered emotions. Magnificent! And moments that echo for a lifetime.
The swagger's back. The goals are back.
This is original football. The FA Cup semi-finals.
The FA Cup maintains a unique status around the globe.
Crystal Palace.
That's what I'm talking about!
Versus Aston Villa.
Who will be here for the FA Cup final?
Saturday at 4:45 on BBC One and iPlayer.
On Radio 4, the more you listen, the more you see. Now take this down, Dr. Zahn, and make it legible, because we are going to prescribe a brand new podcast where we will wrestle with all of the health confusion and wellness claims that life throws at us every day.
And Dr. Chris, I'm going to add a dose of experts to help us sort through all the science. There you go. Take one podcast once a week and put it in your ears.
Now that is good medicine. What's up, docs? Listen now on Radio 4
and BBC Sounds.
The wolves close in, but the horses fight back.
To the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield, now on BBC Two for an afternoon at the World Snooker Championship.
Finish? Perfect.
Johnny Harvey, BBC London.
Time for a look at the weather forecast now. Here's Kausar Kwammer.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, it has been a mainly dry day so far. We've had some spells of brightness too, but for this afternoon, there will be more in the way of cloud around, and we'll also see some heavy showers, some outbreaks of rain for a time spreading across us. And some of these showers may be heavy, as I mentioned. There could even be the odd rumble of thunder. Some drier weather in between though, and temperatures this afternoon reaching around the low to mid-teens. Now for this evening too, still some showers around, but as we head through the night, it will tend to become a bit drier with some clearer skies in the mix as well. And temperatures overnight dipping down to around the low to mid single figures. And it means for tomorrow morning, it's a dry start to the day, and there will be some spells of sunshine throughout the day as well. During the day, though, a bit more in the way of cloud will build, and there is the chance we could see a couple of isolated showers developing, especially into the afternoon. But overall, a drier day, a brighter day, and a bit warmer too, temperatures reaching the mid to high teens quite widely. Looking further ahead, and we do have this area of low pressure, these weather fronts that will bring some outbreaks of rain overnight and to start Wednesday morning, clearing to allow some drier conditions to develop later in the day. So it is a bit of a mixed bag over the next couple of days. There is some drier weather, but also the chance of some showers, some outbreaks of rain. Tuesday looks to be a decent day, a good deal of dry weather, some rain to come though overnight into Wednesday.
And that's all from BBC London for now. There's more on all of our stories on the BBC London website, bbc.co.uk/London, and on BBC Radio London. There is, of course, continuing news coverage of the Pope's death on the BBC News website and on the BBC News channel throughout the afternoon. Lakshmi Gopal will be here with our evening programme following an extended 6 o'clock news. So I do hope you'll join her then. For now, though, from me and the Lunchtime team, a very good afternoon to you.
This whole world is lifeless and dead.
They all went mad. I saw something.
There's nothing there.
It's an empty room.
Get back!
Doctor Who continues Saturday at 7:20 on BBC One and iPlayer.
On Radio 4,
The more you listen, the more you see.
Now take this down, Dr. Son, and make it legible because we are going to prescribe a brand new podcast where we will wrestle with all of the health confusion and wellness claims that life throws at us every day.
And Dr. Chris, I'm going to add a dose of experts to help us sort through all the science. There you go. Take one podcast once a week and put it in your ears.
Now that is good medicine. What's up, docs? Listen now on Radio 4
and BBC Sounds.
Hello, very good Easter Monday from BBC One, Attenborough and the Sea Dragon to come in half an hour. After later than we'll dive into the beautiful tale of an unlikely friendship. He's Keeping a Secret, emotional, joyful and humorous drama starring Lenny James, Mr. Loverman on iPlayer now. On Sounds, a Welsh fishing village at the centre of an international drug smuggling plot in Operation Seal Bay.
Dear parents and kids, you are cordially invited to the wedding of the year on BBC iPlayer.
This is the best day of all my life.
It'll be a day of celebrations, big laughter, and even bigger memories.
Aunt Chilly, I need the toilet. Oh, socks.
In a brand new, extra-long episode.
Let's get on it!
An unmissable event for the whole family. Bluey, The Sign. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Dad isn't desperately searching for a kids' show. He's calling in the backseat negotiator. Whoever you are, wherever you stream, BBC iPlayer.
Oh, the good life, full of fun.
If it gets out, we've got all in our supply lines.
Then it's going to be war.
This city is ours. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
What was the need for that?
This is overwhelming. This is so busy.
Race Across the World is back.
Race mode is on.
There's no phones, no flights, no bank cards. The highest highs.
We've seen some amazing sights.
The lowest lows.
Irrelevant. You don't want to get on. It's all gone ballistic.
Exhausted. Exhilarated.
Oh my God.
Goodbye, comfort zone. Race Across the World. Starts Wednesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
What's your name?
Austin Hogan. I'm pretty sure that I'm your son.
A beloved children's author getting to know his long-lost autistic son.
There could be a book in it.
Could be a documentary.
Maybe you'd like to come and visit us.
I'm going to Great Britain.
Is a handshake okay?
Have you washed them recently?
No, she hasn't.
Dads can be difficult.
Still in the car, Austin.
Brand new Austin. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
It's time to glow up.
The Queen has spoken.
10 aspiring makeup artists have their eyes on a prize that will kickstart their career.
I'm here to win.
They just have to impress the best in the business.
How y'all doing?
Oh my God! Don't panic! Ah!
chaos.
I love it.
I'm a fan of you.
I'm manifesting that ding dong.
It's a ding dong! Blow Up starts Wednesday, the 30th of April on BBC Three and iPlayer.
The premiere of the live-action remake of Dumbo here tonight at 7:20. Now on BBC One, later than billed, Attenborough puts flesh on the bones of the Beast of the Seas.